Hi guys, it's Hannah from Wild and Growing. I wanted to start a new type of video, a new playlist, kind of just talking about my life, questions I've gotten. I'm calling it Hang Out with Hannah. I thought I would start the first video of this segment with a question that I get a lot, very often, by people that I'm friends with, family, people that I've just met, and that is, how did I get into outdoor education? So to explain this question, I kind of have to go way back in time, back to when I was a junior in high school, looking at colleges, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and at that point in time, I had no idea. I knew that I was really good at science and that I really cared about the planet and animals, but I had no idea what to do. And my homeroom teacher and science teacher at the time told me that she thought I'd be really good at environmental science. And this was a major that I never heard of. No one tells you this in school, at least they didn't when I was in school. And she said that she went to school for environmental science and she really liked it, but then she ended up being a teacher. And so I decided to look into it a little bit more, and I eventually went to school for environmental science. I went to a college in Boston called Simmons College. It's now Simmons University. And the environmental science program was pretty small there. So I actually was able to add a second major of business management. And so this was a really good idea for me just because the business major gave me a lot of confidence and taught me how to speak in public, take initiatives, work with other people, all sorts of stuff. So I really broke out from being a very shy person in high school to being a now very confident go-getter person in college. So I graduated college and I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I was thinking of doing something that connected the environmental science major with my business major. I wanted to work for a company that supports the planet and is eco-conscious, but I was having a really hard time finding jobs because it was the summer and not a lot of companies were hiring. So I got a job at a summer camp. I was just going to be a temporary position. I was just going to do it for the summer and search for jobs while I'm there. And my position was an outdoor adventure programmer. So I created activities for the campers that brought them into the woods, taught them how to be outside and connect with nature, and I loved it. I had a blast. My job was to lead hikes and be outside all day. And that was amazing. Nature really calms me down and is my happy place. So I shifted my job search a little bit. I stopped looking for jobs in offices and I started looking at jobs in outdoor education. So my search brought me to this company that I work for now. It's all over New England and it's pretty awesome. They have sites across New England, so I can switch my site if I wanted to. But I've been working at one in Connecticut for the last 2 years. This is going to be 2.5 after this season. It's a seasonal job, so it goes from spring to fall. In the winter, you have an option to work, but I decide not to because I need a break. And in the summer, you have it off. So that has allowed me to continue working at camp until this year. And I really like it. It's extremely challenging. You work 14-hour days, 5 days a week, and it's exhausting. But I'm outside all day. I'm teaching children about nature, and a lot of these kids have never even been in the woods. They're terrified, and they leave realizing that they don't need to be connected to their phone all day. Instead of playing video games, they can be outside exploring, and a lot of them come out with a passion for protecting the planet, which is what my original goal was when I was in school. So that's how I got into it. So the reason why I love outdoor education so much is because you're teaching kids just the same subjects that they would learn in school, but outside in a hands-on environment where they get to explore things on their own. We teach classes like art, we teach music classes, science classes, math classes, physics classes, literally everything that you can learn in school in our program that's all outdoors. So you may teach a math class about how to find patterns in nature. You can do an ecology class where you're learning about the ecosystem, but through a fun game where they learn outside. You can do a physics class where you see how fast your body can move or the physics of a different sport or game while being outside. So everything's hands-on, and I really like that because I personally hated school. I was really good at it, but it's because I was so bored all the time. I did all my homework while in classes, and I would multitask and do everything in class so I wouldn't have to do homework. And I think I would have really benefited from a school where I could be more hands-on. Like, I really loved labs because I got to do experiments hands-on. And I know a lot of other kids, especially kids with ADHD and other learning impairment, that doesn't necessarily help them learn in a school classroom. They can really excel learning outside and learning hands-on. So I don't think I can work at my current job for the rest of my life because 14-hour days, like I said, is exhausting. But I would definitely consider being a teacher in an alternative school, maybe in a Montessori school or in a Waldorf school, or maybe I'll start my own outdoor classroom, who knows. But I definitely would want to continue teaching just because I know how beneficial outdoor education is, and nature is awesome, for me at least. So that's kind of how I got into outdoor education. If you have any questions about it, please let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to our channel. I'm hoping to do more Hangout with Hannah's. Some other questions I was going to cover is what I carry with me in my backpack for outdoor education every day, how to nature journal, all sorts of stuff. So if you have a topic that you want me to cover in one of these videos, let me know below. And I hope to see you next week. I am now posting videos once a week. Hopefully I'll do a little bit more if I can. But like I said, I work 14-hour days, 5 days a week. It gets pretty crazy. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.